Today's session, I think, is got to be the most important session of all time because it's about confidence. And I know what this did for me in my life. You know, when I started my journey, I was about a 2 on a scale from 0 to 10. I mean, when you're walking around as a 2, life's a struggle. I mean, just talking to people is a struggle. Looking at people in the eyes is a struggle. Everything's a struggle when you don't have confidence. So I started searching. I'm searching everywhere, high and low. What can I do to help with my confidence? And I get this CD program. All right, this happened a while ago. Yeah, I know I'm dating myself with CDs. Nobody uses that anymore. But anyway, I got the CD program, and it was all about learning to raise your confidence. And you know, they had all this hype in the beginning, and they're all excited, and they're like, this is going to change your life. And you know, I'd heard all that before, so I was like, whatever. But I knew enough at least to be open-minded and at least to try it out. And boy, am I grateful that I did, because I did this exercise. They had me visualizing colors and imagining what color do you associate with confidence. And I'm doing this exercise, and something clicked in a big way for me. I don't know what it was. It was like magic. I checked in. I was a 2. By the time I was done, I was a 10. What I noticed was really interesting. I had that little voice in the back of my head saying, yeah, but it's not going to last. Well, I check in the next day, I'm still a 10. And it was just amazing. It changed everything. It changed the trajectory of my life. I had confidence to ask my boss for a raise, for a promotion. I moved up in the company. I got opportunities to go out and speak. I'll be speaking in front of thousands upon thousands of people. I've got 10 events with thousands of people booked. Really amazing things. I went from a 2 to being able to speak on stage with presidents of the United States of America. Okay, the Get Motivated stage, pretty much anyone who's anyone has spoken on that stage, from Oprah to Zig Ziglar, Les Brown. I mean, all the classics have spoken on that stage. I got to introduce Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and speak on stage with him. Really an amazing experience. And I owe all of that, all of my success, down from being a best-selling author to speaking on stage to being an inventor to creating multi-million-dollar programs, coaching programs. I owe it all to that session. I know sometimes people look at confidence, or they see somebody who's maybe a little bit further along, and they forget the struggle. And I just want to be really clear. If you're starting out higher than a 2, if you rate your confidence on a scale from 0 to 10, you're starting out way higher than I did. So I don't say any of this to impress. I say it, in the words of Jim Quick, I say it to express to you that you got this. You can do it. You can help your students have confidence, and it's a big game changer. We'll take one of my students, let's call him Carl, just to protect his identity. But Carl came in, he comes to me and he goes, Adam. I said, yeah. He goes, I'm the world's biggest loser. I said, why would you say that about yourself? Well, my friend, you know, my wife and I, things were going fine. And then about a month ago, she dumps me. And she goes out and she marries my best friend. This made me just feel like the world's biggest loser. So the first thing I did, I wanted to help him reframe this. I said, does a possibility exist that you are such a stud, you're such an amazing lover, that the moment she left you, it left such a huge void in her heart that she had to go out and fill it with somebody else. He goes, well, Adam, it's possible, but it's not very probable. I said, well, who's choosing your beliefs? He said, well, I am. I said, then why not give yourself the benefit of the doubt? He looked at me and he said, you can do that? I said, well, yeah, of course you can. So that's the first thing with helping people with confidence. You want to help them reframe their story, right? Chances are they have beliefs that are holding them down. If you can help them reframe it, it makes a world of difference. The next thing we do is the actual confidence exercise. We have them, it's real simple. We have them visualize a color that represents confidence, and they spin it in their body and they imagine it getting bigger and bigger. They focus on their body posture, their physiology, so their breath and their body posture. That's a huge piece of it. And then the words they speak. So if you have them think of a word that reminds them of confidence, it could even be the word confidence. Have them crank up some music that they feel positive about, they feel excited about, and then you put those things together. The vision, so the color that they associate with confidence, the words, the breath, the body posture. So have them do a Superwoman pose or a Superman pose. And you do that over and over until they condition that confidence. Now, here's one of the most important things to ask. Oh, by the way, I got to come back to this story before I forget. So this gentleman who had just gotten dumped, he was at the lowest point in his life. He felt like he would never date again. He'd never meet anybody again. Literally within 2 weeks of us doing this exercise, he had been on dates with 5 separate women. I mean, I had to tell him to actually slow down. I was like, wow, that's incredible, but slow down one at a time here. He was having the time of his life, and he owed it to that simple exercise of confidence. So for so many people, this is like a light switch to them. They'll walk in the room, they're stumbling, they're hitting their head in the darkness, they're banging up against the wall, and you come in and you're gonna flip on the light switch. And it's going to radically and dramatically change their lives. I've seen this time and time again. Pretty amazing. So going from that to dating 5 beautiful women. Imagine what you could do for your clients. You could take anybody, no matter how low they are in their confidence, and help them raise their confidence up to a high level. Now, is this a one-time thing, a one and done thing? For most people, no. For me, it was. I felt that confidence, I raised the confidence, and it made a big, big difference for me very quickly. But for most people, it's going to be conditioning, right? It's a daily practice of elevating their state. I love what my mentor used to always tell me. He said the power plant doesn't just have energy, it generates it. People don't just have confidence. You generate it. How do you generate it? By intentionally thinking the right thoughts, visualizing the right things, saying the right words, having the right body posture, the physiology, the breath, all of that plays into these cues that will either create the emotions of confidence or not. And so that's the challenge that we have. Now, after you go through this exercise with your client, you get them up to a 10. You're going to be able to get them there. My average time is maybe 2 to 3 minutes. I can take somebody, no matter where they're at on their level of confidence, and get them up to a 10 very, very rapidly. Once they get to a 10, I then ask this question. This is definitely worth writing down. I say, so if you can get to a 10 that fast, what's stopping you from being a 10 5 minutes from now? And I wait till they say, well, nothing. What about an hour from now? Nothing. A day from now, a week from now, a month from now. You get the idea. A year from now, a lifetime from now. And you usually hear them saying, well, nothing. Yeah, I could do this anytime I need an extra boost of confidence. I now have a tool to hack the mind and gain confidence really easy. Now, don't be confused because it's so simple, right? So many people, they look at it, well, it's too simple. Sometimes the best solutions in life are also the simplest. And before you judge it, before you ask yourself, does this work or does it not work? I simply ask you to give it a try. May you have great confidence the rest of your life and reap the rewards that come from living a confident life. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you found value and you would like to hear more of what these coaches are saying each and every week, please subscribe to our channel so that you can continue to get these episodes. We hope you have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.